What if everything you thought you knew about Donald Trump was just the surface? The 45th President of the United States is famous for his business empire, television fame, and political dominance, but behind the public persona lies a side almost no one talks about, a hidden, darker side that shaped his decisions, his controversies, and even the way he wields power. From secret strategies in business deals to moments of ruthless calculation and private conflicts that never made the headlines. Trump's life is far more complicated than anyone realizes. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain and explore the untold stories, the controversial choices, and the hidden maneuvers that few have dared to reveal. You'll see how his ambition sometimes crossed lines, how his decisions in business and politics were influenced by factors most of the public never knew, and the personal traits that make him both feared and admired. Stick around until the final chapter, because that's where we uncover the most shocking revelations, Trump's special dark side, the hidden patterns and secrets that explain why he became such a polarizing figure. By the end, you'll have a perspective on Trump that textbooks, news headlines, and public appearances never show. This isn't just a story about power or fame. It's a deep dive into the man behind the myth, the choices he made in private, and the consequences that changed both his life and the course of modern American politics. Chapter 1. Early life and family, approximately 300 words. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, into a family that combined wealth, ambition, and high expectations. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who built residential properties across New York City, while his mother, Mary Ann McLeod Trump, instilled discipline, education, and a sense of order. Growing up in such an environment, young Donald quickly learned that life rewarded ambition, assertiveness, and confidence. He was the fourth of 5 children, and family dynamics emphasized competition, performance, and the importance of reputation. Even as a child, Donald showed a strong will and a desire to stand out. At the age of 13, he was sent to the New York Military Academy, a decision that would shape his character significantly. The academy provided structure, discipline, and rigorous training that helped him channel his energy, develop leadership skills, and cultivate a sense of personal authority. Here, he learned lessons that would later influence both his business career and political style: persistence, resilience, and the ability to command attention. While privilege offered opportunity, it also brought pressure, and Trump was determined to prove himself on his own terms. This combination of wealth, structure, and ambition created a foundation for a personality that would later become larger than life, capable of navigating the worlds of business, media, and politics with a bold, unapologetic approach. His upbringing was a mixture of expectation and freedom, which encouraged him to take risks, think big, and embrace challenges, traits that would define his life trajectory in ways few could anticipate. Chapter 2. Education and Early Business Career, approximately 300 words, after graduating from the New York Military Academy. Donald Trump attended the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, one of the nation's leading institutions for business and finance. At Wharton, he studied economics, learning the fundamentals of real estate, investment, and financial management. But Trump's education extended far beyond the classroom. He observed the world of high-stakes business through the lens of his father's company, E. Trump and Son, and he quickly developed an understanding of negotiation, branding, and strategic risk. After graduating, Trump joined the family business full-time, working on residential developments and learning the inner workings of the real estate market. He demonstrated an aggressive approach early on, pursuing Manhattan projects that others deemed too risky. These ventures required careful negotiation with city officials, banks, and contractors, and they taught Trump to balance ambition with calculated risk. However, the path to success was far from smooth. Some projects failed, investment deals collapsed, and critics accused him of over-leveraging. Each setback, however, seemed only to reinforce his determination. Trump also realized that visibility was just as important as financial success. Being noticed could create influence, which could then be translated into opportunity. By blending bold business strategies with self-promotion, he began transforming both the family company and his personal brand. His name became synonymous with luxury, power, and audacity. These early experiences in finance, negotiation, and public attention laid the foundation for his future ventures in media and politics, teaching him lessons in risk, reputation, and resilience that few business leaders ever learn so early in life. Chapter 3. Building the Trump Brand. Approximately 300 words. The 1980s and 1990s marked the era when Donald Trump transformed himself from a real estate developer into a global brand. Trump Tower, which opened in 1983, became a symbol of luxury, success, and ambition, attracting attention from both the public and media alike. His approach to business was bold, often courting controversy to maintain visibility and influence. Beyond Manhattan, he invested in Atlantic City casinos, hotels, and golf courses worldwide, each project reinforcing his public persona as a risk-taker and entrepreneur. But his career was far from flawless. Multiple bankruptcies and failed ventures, particularly in the early 1990s, drew heavy criticism and threatened his reputation. Yet Trump's ability to command attention, manipulate media narratives, and maintain public fascination allowed him to emerge from setbacks stronger than before. Around this time, he also began appearing in media interviews, talk shows, and eventually television programs that highlighted his personality. Hosting The Apprentice in 2004 elevated him into mainstream celebrity culture, presenting him as decisive, assertive, and sometimes ruthless. This public visibility created a feedback loop. Media attention reinforced his brand, and his brand drove business opportunities. Trump understood that influence was not only about financial success, but about perception and reach. By the end of this period, Donald Trump was no longer just a businessman. He had become a cultural phenomenon. His name itself was a symbol representing wealth, confidence, and power. The persona he carefully cultivated, a mix of ambition, charisma, and defiance, would later become the foundation for his transition into politics. By blending media strategy, promotion, and entrepreneurial boldness, Trump created a personal brand that was as much a tool of influence as it was a measure of success. Chapter 4. Entering politics. Donald Trump's entry into politics was gradual but strategically calculated over decades. He had flirted with political ambitions for years, publicly considering presidential runs as early as the 1980s and commenting frequently on social issues, taxes, and immigration. However, it wasn't until 2015 that Trump officially launched his campaign for the presidency. At first, critics dismissed him as a celebrity without political experience, a figure who could never navigate the complexities of governance. But Trump leveraged his strengths: media mastery, brand recognition, and the ability to connect with a base of voters frustrated by traditional politicians. His campaign messaging was unconventional, often provocative, and designed to dominate headlines. Using social media platforms, particularly Twitter, he communicated directly with millions, bypassing traditional channels and shaping narratives in real time. His slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated deeply with voters feeling economic anxiety, cultural change, and political disillusionment. Trump's rise demonstrated his unique understanding of populism, media, and controversy. By embracing polarizing statements and headline-grabbing moments, he ensured maximum attention, against all odds. This approach won him the Republican nomination and ultimately the presidency in 2016. Trump's entrance into politics marked a significant shift in American political strategy, emphasizing personality, media control, and direct voter engagement over traditional political experience. His ability to convert celebrity influence into electoral power demonstrated that his skills in branding and public relations could be just as effective in politics as in business. The 2016 election would not only redefine his personal legacy, but also reshape the American political landscape for years to come. Chapter 5. Presidency, Domestic Policy. Donald Trump's presidency was defined by bold domestic initiatives and equally intense controversy. One of his first priorities was implementing significant tax reforms, reducing corporate tax rates, and aiming to stimulate economic growth. He focused on deregulation across multiple sectors, arguing that cutting red tape would foster business development and job creation. Trump also emphasized America First policies, seeking to strengthen manufacturing and support domestic industries. His administration reshaped the judiciary, appointing 3 Supreme Court justices and numerous federal judges, leaving a lasting impact on the legal landscape. However, his domestic policies were polarizing. Supporters praised job growth, economic expansion, and deregulatory measures, while critics warned that the changes favored corporations and the wealthy. Trump's communication style also broke with tradition. His direct and often combative use of social media allowed him to bypass intermediaries and speak directly to the public. This approach kept supporters engaged, but also intensified opposition and media scrutiny. His administration faced challenges with bipartisan cooperation, yet he continued to push major policy initiatives through executive orders and strategic leverage. Domestically, Trump's presidency highlighted his tendency to treat governance as an extension of negotiation and branding, emphasizing decisiveness and risk-taking. Every policy decision, tweet, or public statement reflected a calculated strategy to consolidate influence, appeal to his base, and redefine presidential communication. Love him or hate him, Trump's domestic agenda reshaped expectations of executive power and illustrated how media, perception, and direct voter engagement can intersect with governance to produce both strong support and intense controversy. Chapter 6. Presidency Foreign Policy. Trump's approach to foreign policy was as unconventional and unpredictable as his domestic strategy. He challenged long-standing alliances and diplomatic norms, particularly with NATO, pressuring allies on defense spending and emphasizing America's national interests. Trade agreements with China, Mexico, and Canada were renegotiated to prioritize American economic gain, reflecting his focus on leverage and deal-making. One of the most unexpected moves of his presidency was the direct engagement with North Korea, culminating in historic summits with Kim Jong-un. These meetings were unprecedented, reflecting Trump's willingness to engage personally and publicly in global diplomacy. Critics argued that his tactics destabilized long-standing international relationships, while supporters praised his assertiveness and results-oriented approach. Trump's foreign policy emphasized unpredictability, negotiation, and media impact, often forcing allies and adversaries alike to react quickly. His interactions with world leaders combined business instincts with political calculation, highlighting his belief that power and influence are built through bold moves and visibility. Through this approach, he sought to strengthen America's position internationally, while simultaneously projecting his persona as a decisive and unconventional leader. While controversial, Trump's foreign policy redefined expectations for presidential engagement on the global stage, demonstrating the intersection of negotiation, branding, and political strategy in modern governance. Chapter 7. Post-presidency and influence. After leaving office in January 2021, Donald Trump remained a dominant force in American politics. Despite no longer holding formal power, his influence over the Republican Party and his base of supporters continued to shape elections, policy discussions, and public discourse. He maintained visibility through rallies, media appearances, and endorsements, ensuring his ideas and agenda remained central in political debates. His post-presidency period highlights a rare phenomenon: a former leader retaining substantial influence without institutional authority. Trump's continued relevance demonstrates the power of media, personality, and strategic communication in shaping public opinion and political outcomes. Supporters view him as a steadfast advocate for American values and a symbol of outsider leadership, while critics continue to challenge his methods and rhetoric. Legal investigations, ongoing political commentary, and speculation about future campaigns keep him at the forefront of attention, emphasizing the enduring impact of his presidency. Post-presidency, Trump also expanded his media presence, cultivating platforms that reinforce his brand, directly reaching supporters, and continuing to influence the national narrative. His ability to remain central to political discourse illustrates how charisma, public persona, and audience engagement can extend influence beyond office, creating a unique legacy that continues to affect American politics and culture in profound ways. Chapter 8. Legacy and controversy. Donald Trump's life and career are complex, controversial, and undeniably influential. From businessman to reality TV star to president, his journey reflects ambition, risk-taking, and a relentless drive for visibility and impact. His presidency reshaped political norms, demonstrated the power of direct communication through social media, and challenged traditional political strategies. Yet, his tenure was also marked by intense polarization, legal challenges, and unending public debate. Trump's legacy is multifaceted. Supporters see him as a disruptor who challenged establishment politics and prioritized national interests, while critics view him as a divisive figure whose methods strained democratic norms. Beyond politics, he transformed celebrity culture, proving that branding and media presence can translate into both influence and power on a global scale. Whether evaluating his achievements, controversies, or cultural impact, Trump's story offers lessons in resilience, negotiation, and the complex relationship between personality and leadership. Love him or hate him, his influence is undeniable, reshaping American politics, media, and business in ways that will be studied for decades. Trump remains a symbol of audacity, ambition, and the power of self-created narrative, illustrating how a single individual can leave a profound and lasting mark on both a nation and the world. Donald Trump's story is far from simple, yet it is impossible to ignore. It is a tale of ambition, risk, controversy, and resilience, a journey that spans boardrooms, television screens, and the highest office in the United States. His life shows how boldness, self-confidence, and a mastery of media can turn visibility into influence, and influence into lasting impact. Trump has faced triumph and failure, loyalty and criticism, admiration and outrage, yet he has remained unapologetically himself, consistently challenging norms and redefining expectations of leadership. Whether admired or criticized, his actions have reshaped American politics, business culture, and the global perception of power. His legacy will continue to spark debate, analysis, and fascination for generations to come. Ultimately, Donald Trump is more than a businessman or a president. He is a symbol of audacity, determination, and the enduring power of persona in shaping both public perception and history itself.